Hi, I'm Owen Wilson, and I am playing Jack in Secret Headquarters, aka the Guard. The Guard is me, and it's kind of my alter ego. I'm a kind of unassuming IT guy, dad, and when I put on this kind of superhero suit, I turn into the Guard, and I'm responsible for protecting humanity. The thing that I sort of responded to is when I read the script and kind of the story, and it really feeling like one of those stories that might have been a movie that I saw as a kid that just seemed like a great idea of sort of a disconnect between you and your son, and he's thinking you're just not quite available, and then coming to find out that, whoa, Dad's been up to some heroic deeds. The source is kind of my alien superpower. It's what kind of builds the secret headquarters and my super suit. His mom's been after me to just tell him, why you're not around, because she knows the secret, but I don't want to burden him with this, kind of pressure and worry. And so I've been reluctant to say anything until I kind of get called away on his birthday, and he's so frustrated. He has some friends over to kind of have a rager at my house, and in having that rager, they stumble across the secret headquarters beneath the house. Like any kid, hearing that your dad is a superhero is, I don't think that's going to be easy for them to believe. Maybe when they were really little, but not for a teenager. And he's, 14, and so that would be that would blow your mind. Momo, I'm just kind of beginning the stuff now with the kids, but, right when I kind of showed up and kind of saw who they'd cast for all the kids, it's like, okay, yeah, that's what I kind of imagined in my mind when I was reading the script. And she just has a quality where it's easy to see why Charlie has a crush on her. Keith Asperger is, aside from being really funny, I think he kind of brings a lot of heart to the role, and it's just a great character. And that's kind of what I liked when I read the script, is that it felt like you've got this group of friends, kind of, they're not the most popular kids, but they're not misfits either. And it's just very relatable, I think, to, kind of being in school. And so the way that they kind of, talk back and forth, I thought that felt, really genuine. And I think that's what the movie kind of rests on, is that relationship with the kids. Argon is, I guess you'd have to say, he's kind of the villain. And, it's funny thinking about villains, at least with Argon, are kind of these tech billionaires. And so Argon is maybe inspired by, one of these tech billionaires, but evil. Irons is the Air Force captain who crashes with the UFO in the beginning of the movie, and who I meet. And he's the one that's, made that sort of his life mission, is kind of finding the source and figuring that out. And so there's a little bit of, bitterness and hard feeling on his part that he's not the Guard. Of course, when you kind of walk onto a set like that, and that's such a big part of the Guard's life and where he spends his time, you want to have it feel like something really cool. The thing that kind of gives the Guard his superpower is when he puts on that suit, and he's got the jetpack where he's able to fly, and also the force fields that he's able to create, and the gadgets that he has. And I think it's going to be a exciting superhero. There's a lot of superheroes out there, so the Guard has to have some stuff that makes him stand apart. I haven't worked with many directing pairs, a couple times with brothers that have directed, but this is the first time just two friends directing together, so I was kind of interested to see how they work and who says action and who talks to the actors, but they seem to work very kind of, it's not like one sort of is delineated to sort of, worrying about the camera and the other guy does the talking with the actors. They both sort of, work on, every part of it and seem very comfortable, sharing that burden of directing. Right when I first read the script, and I really, I thought it was a great story, and I spoke with Henry and Rel, and just kind of hearing their ideas, and then also on set, them kind of throwing out ideas, and it's a very kind of, not an uptight, way of working. It's you feel free to kind of try different things, and I think that's what we've done. Obviously, I hope people love the movie, and what I hope they take away is the same thing I had when I read the script, was thinking this is a great adventure, and that these kids are kids that you kind of like to see in their friendships, and it has kind of laughs and heart and some cool action.